Okay, so I'm assuming almost everybody has watched The Ultimatum. It's like the Love is Blind sequel, like the spinoff. Honestly, it's literally the dumbest concept they could have created ever. They bring a couple on. They bring like six couples on, let's say, and one person in each couple has issued an ultimatum where they're like, "You need to either marry me or we need to break up." And the other person is like, "Oh, I'm not sure if I'm ready to be married." So they bring all of them on, and they're like, "Okay, we're gonna break y'all all up, and we're gonna make you date each other." And then that's how you're going to figure out if you want to marry the person you came here with, or leave with somebody else, or leave single. So tell me how you're going to be in a relationship with somebody for multiple years, and one of them is going to be ready for marriage, and the other person's going to break up with them and go date somebody else that was in another relationship where the same dynamic was happening, and they're going to be successful. Tell me how that's going to make sense. It doesn't. But it makes for great television. Great television. And I was having a blast watching this. And now I just want to give my opinion on all of the relationships, all of the couples, and why I think they will or won't work. Let's get into it. So let's start with Alexis and Hunter. Now, honestly, this is the couple that nobody really cares about. You know what I'm saying? They came on here. Alexis was like, "You want me to move in with you? Okay, I won't move in with you unless you propose to me." And he was like, "Well, I don't know if I'm ready." So they come on here and they go through the 1 week process of meeting everybody that they could potentially date for like 3 weeks, right? So after the 1 week, this man Hunter, he stands up at the whole decision day and he proposes to Alexis and says, "Everything that I liked in everybody else, I already have in you." And it was so cute. It was so romantic. It made sense for this couple. You know what I'm saying? Because he loved her. He wanted her to move in, but she didn't want to move in without being engaged. So it made sense that he would just give in and propose because everything else aligns with them, right? So nobody really cares about y'all. Congratulations. I hope it works out. It probably will work out. They seem like, a boring white couple. Let's move on to the drama, okay? That's what we're here for. April and Jake. Now, some context on this couple. Jake is a military man, okay? So take all the red flags from that and apply it to him because they are applicable, okay? Jake has been busting raw in April since day one. He has been telling April that he wants to marry her since day one of them meeting. 2 years ago. He's been telling her that she's the one, blah, blah, blah. And the only reason she's not pregnant is because she's like infertile or something. She has hormonal imbalance. So imagine if they did have a baby right now. None of this would have been happening. They probably wouldn't have been married, but they would have been together for life because they have a baby no matter what. They're connected, right? So anyways, April tells Jake, "You need to marry me or I'm going to leave." They come on here and they mingle with the other couples and tell me why this man, Jake, starts falling in love. Well, I won't say in love, but he starts falling for this girl in another couple named Ray. And he tells Ray, "You're perfect. You listen to me. April never listens to me. Like, you're just giving what I was never getting." Like, Basically, he's contradicting all the lovey-dovey stuff he was telling April for 2 years. Like these men do. But April's not perfect either, okay? April is a crazy mess. She's loud. She's obnoxious. She thinks she owns him. She literally thinks she owns him. She's like, "No, this is my man. He's leaving with me, blah, blah, blah." Like, girl, he has a choice. We all have choices. I know that he's doing all this lip service and he's busting nuts in you. I know that's confusing. But at the end of the day, we have a choice, and he made his choice, honey. He left her ass at the reunion for Ray. He left her ass for Ray. He left the girl that he said he was going to marry in. He left the girl that he probably busted a nut in the night before. He left her for another girl that he just met. And he said, I'm going to go on a trip with you. I want to go anywhere with you. I don't care where we go. Let's just go somewhere. Excuse me, sir. What about your wife? It don't make no sense to me at all. Jake is an asshole. And them braids, atrocious. Don't ever put them braids in again. Are you even black, sir? I want to know if you are black before you put them braids in your damn head again. Please. But let's move on to the next couple. Now, Lauren and Nate are our next couple. Nate was the dude who apparently was looking at everybody's boobs. He didn't really care about personality. And Lauren was the girl who just wanted to be a free spirit. Jake issued the ultimatum, actually. Jake told Lauren, you need to marry me or else. But the problem was that Jake wanted to have a bunch of kids and Lauren didn't want to have any kids. So that's a big problem, right? That's a huge problem. So tell me why, on decision day, Nate's gonna stand up and propose to Lauren as if he got over the whole kid situation. Talking about, you're all the family I need. They're not gonna work, okay? They're not gonna work. Either they're gonna have kids and she's not gonna be happy, or they're not gonna have kids and he's not gonna be happy. Either way, somebody's not gonna be happy. It's not gonna work. And honestly, I just don't trust Nate. He looks like an asshole. Maybe it's just me. I just don't trust him. Next, we got Madeline and Colby. I'm sorry. I'm getting a headache just talking about Madeline. Madeline is literally the most annoying chick ever. She's indecisive. She doesn't know what she wants. And yet, she's dragging Colby along. Okay, that's how I see it. I know that Colby issued the ultimatum. Colby's ready to get married. He's ready to have babies with her. Yada yada do. But at the end of the day, Colby's manipulating her. And he's doing all this stuff when she's on his side. But when she's not on his side, he's literally a bad person to her. He doesn't stay loyal to her when she's having her little indecisive moments where she doesn't know if she wants to be with him. He doesn't try to prove that he's good for her. He proves that he's not good for her during those moments. And that's why she keeps going back and forth and being indecisive. But at the same time, Colby, you should have left her. You should never marry somebody that doesn't even know for 100% sure that they want to marry you. And literally, you propose to her, she says yes, and you're like, I want to get married right this second. That was a huge red flag to me. It's like he knew that over the engagement period, he would mess up and something would happen and they would break off the engagement. You know what I'm saying? And then he immediately got her pregnant after getting her married, after marrying her. Like, Madeline is trapped. She's trapped at this point. He got her. He trapped her, and that's what he wanted, but that's not what she wanted. And later on down the line, she's going to have a couple kids with this man. She's going to have a glass of wine in her hand, and she's literally going to not be happy with her life. Because he probably cheating on her with a damn secretary. That's my prediction, at least. Let's just move on to the next couple. Now, Ray and Zay. Hold on. I need a water break. Ray and Zay. Zay was that. I mean, he got me stuttering just like he be stuttering. Zay was hands down the hottest man on this show. Hands down the hottest man on this show. Now, he wasn't emotionally intelligent. He could not communicate well. I am pretty sure he can only speak at a second grade level. But he was the hottest man on the show, okay? Ray had some sort of confidence to bring this man on this show and say, yeah, he's going to decide he wants to marry me after this. I don't know what her vision was. And I don't even think she had a vision because her ass ended up leaving the man. But I don't know what her vision was, but girl, it must have been blurry. Because I would have took one look at him and said, you know what, if he doesn't want to marry me, bro, it's because he's fucking other people, obviously. He's obviously too hot to want to commit to me right now. He knows he's too good looking. He doesn't want to commit to me. That's it. But here's what I gotta say. Ray, you put scrubs on in one of the scenes. Are you like a nurse or something? divorce and you messing with this man? Every time they have some sort of conflict, he speaks at a second grade level. He's over here stuttering. He can't get a full sentence out. Like, I would lack patience. I wouldn't be able to take him seriously. I wouldn't. Like, he'll storm off if you say something the wrong way. He'll take it the wrong way. He'll just leave. Where you going? You can't talk it out because you don't know how to speak. I can't do it. I can't do it. And she's supposed to be intelligent. You know what I'm saying? She's supposed to be smart. She went through college. She did all this stuff. She had to read a book or two. I don't know how many books he's done right in his life. She had to read a couple damn books at least, or a couple chapters at the minimum, right? So she knows a little bit about education, maybe. Communication, maybe. Why are you settling for this man? Because he's hot? Why are you settling for this man that doesn't know how to talk to you ever and doesn't even appreciate you? And then you're going to tell me that you want to marry this man and you can't even tell him what you like about him? That's a damn red flag. How do you know you want to spend the rest of your life with him and you can't even tell him what you like about him, bro? You can't even be like, oh my gosh, She don't want to tell him what she likes about him because he's literally just hot. That's it. She don't want to be like, oh my God, you're so hot. Like, you're literally so hot. She don't want to be like that, but that's what it is. Just say that. If that's what it is, that's what it is. Like, he might make you laugh sometimes, but at the end of the day, he's hot. So I want to marry him. But anyways, this freaking girl, she gonna go ahead and leave this man and try to get with Jake. And she was successful at getting with Jake. She left the show with Jake. And right after she left the show with Jake, she went and slept with Zay. Multiple times. Back to back, clap, clap, clapping. She don't know what she wants either. None of these people know what they want, bro. And it's okay to admit that. If you don't know what you want, you don't know what you want. If you just want the sex, then you just want the sex. Maybe Jake can't hit it right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it was. But honestly, our last, but definitely not the least couple, bro. Shanique and Randall. Shanique was literally the baddest girl on the show. No wonder she dated Zay for 3 weeks. They were the hottest couple. I mean, there's nobody else she could have picked. They were literally the hottest couple while they were together. You know what I'm saying? The only problem is Zay doesn't know how to communicate. When he gets angry, he doesn't want to listen. Like, and Shanique's a strong woman. She said, I am not done. I am not done talking. I am not done talking. You know what? Zay kept talking. But let's get into Randall for a second. Because Randall was giving me gay vibes. Like, I don't know if it was the ass he got back there. Because I don't know if you saw it, but he was packing cheeks. Caked up. Like, he got some badonkin on it for real. And I'm okay with that. Because that means he's packing everywhere. If he packing back there, he packing up there, he packing everywhere. Right? So I'm like, okay. So Randall can talk. He can listen. So, you know, those are some pros. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they have a connection and they have fun. But it's just like, he obviously has some type of loose screws because he picked Madeline. But not only did he pick Madeline, he kissed Madeline. He said Madeline had a lot of qualities he liked. He was like fangirling over this girl. And I was just taken aback because what are you doing? Obviously, Shanique is the woman for you. Obviously. Without a doubt. I mean, Shanique will literally take you home to her whole family. She got grandma in the cut, grandpa, her cousin, uncles, everybody in there. Madeline took you to a restaurant with 3 of her friends. Like, and then her friends are hyping you up. He's so hot. He's way better than Colby. He's amazing. He's perfect. He's dreamy. He can listen. Blah, 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 blah. Randall, you must stay focused. You must stay focused. You know damn well Shanique and Madeline. Shanique's up here, dog. Madeline's low, bro. Madeline's low. Shanique is who you need, my boy. I'm just happy they stay together. I'm happy they're trying to work it out. Because if Randall would have pulled something where he was like, actually, I want to break up, I would have been distraught. I would have given up on love. I don't know what I would have done. When Shanique said that he should have just stayed in the corner for 3 weeks, I felt that. Like, you know damn well you here to think about stuff. You ain't here to go fuck other people, okay? Calm down. But at the same time, Shanique was over here rubbing up on Zay and trying to catch a feel. I mean, she stayed strong for a little bit, okay? She stayed strong. She wasn't even thinking about that. She was, on her laptop doing her little whatever she had to do. But when it came down to it, the hormones kicked in and she had to say, listen, I'm with this fine man. I'm single. This is my last week. Let me see what he's working with down there. And you know what? She said, the way that he wanted to get intimate was not for me. You know what I'm saying? Randall cares for me like a woman, like a god. That's what I got from it. Randall must treat her like a goddess in the bedroom, bro. He must lick her head to toe, and Zay must just be all about him. Whew, Randall, I don't know what you got going on, my boy, but you pulled her. You gotta keep her. You gotta keep her. You gotta keep her. I would never do something like this. Ever. I would never do something like this. Can you imagine? You're with your partner and you bring them on to date other people to see if they want to date you? I don't know. There's got to be a better way for us to figure out if we want to stay married or get married. Like, there's got to be a better way than this. This is just toxic. It's not okay. I wouldn't be able to deal with this, bro. I would not. Good for them. What's the success rate? The success rate is 1. We had 1 couple that got married. No, we got 2 couples that... Well, I guess we had 3 couples that got married, but Nate and Lauren, like, girl, please. So we just gonna say we got 2 couples that got married, and 2 couples that broke up, and 1 couple that's figuring it out. Okay. I'll be here for next season. That's all I'm gonna say.